Hey guys, this is Becky. I am back with another process video. This is a layout I did for LOAD519 and it is from day 15. I'm going to be using the Atwell collection on this one. When I initially got that Atwell collection, I think I just got the collection pack. I'm not 100% sure. But this background paper right here, that is the entire reason I had purchased that. I just loved this background paper and I've held on to it. When did that come out? 1 or 2 years ago. I have held on to this for that long because I didn't know how I would use it. It is just so cute. Well, when I found this photo of Kayla, she looked kind of like a hippie. So I am going to title this Hippy Chick, but I thought that would go so well with that background paper. I am going to use some scraps. You can see I have already layered up the paper underneath the photo. There was just some scraps I just layered up. I also added a doily in there as well. I am using a sketch, but I'm not going to stick to it 100%. Obviously, I didn't want to cover that big title up. That big flower up at the top with the title, so I just kind of put the title off to the side on one of the layering parts. I am calling it Hippy Chick, like I said, and I'm going to be using the alphas that came with this collection. Now, I might have to go back and change them out. I'm not super pleased with the way these alphas look. They're black and they have like stripes through them. Although they might look good with a title called Hippy Chick. I'm not sure. I haven't made a decision. I might change that up. I am using the Tim Holtz Distress tool to distress all the edges because this is a little bit messy. It's a little bit busy. You can see all the paint drops that are on that original paper. It's just kind of a messy look, so I figured the distressing would work out pretty good for this. And because it's called Hippy Chick, I thought, I could use a lot of feathers, right? Do you remember back in the day and they had those alligator clips with feathers coming off of them? People would clip those into their hair. Yeah, so I figured the feathers would definitely work here. I am going to pull out several of the feathers that go with this, that came with this collection. Now, when I put my cluster down, see how busy it is? It is so busy. I decided to pull out some white acrylic paint and kind of just put it around the edges of my entire layout. This will come in a little bit. I will end up doing that. Right here I'm using some double-sided tape. I think my tape runner ran out and I'm lazy, so I am using the double-sided tape to put this all down. Do you see the back of that paper right there that I put that adhesive on? Those are the feathers I'm talking about. I did sit and fussy cut several of those feathers out. I'm not going to use a whole lot. I do use a lot of the black, or several of the black ones. I did cut red and the yellow ones as well. They were a little bit of a different shape. I only used one each of those. Those weren't my favorite of the feathers. I do really like those black ones though, so those will go tucked in around this sheet. I'm also going to be using 2 partial tags. I'm going to put this yellow one right here on the right hand side, and I do end up putting that green one right down there at the bottom. I am popping up some of the layers with some foam dots. Now these are some foam dots that I had gotten right when I first started scrapbooking, so I didn't really know what I liked or whatever, and they are super thick. I just need to get rid of that pack because I'm never going to use them. I will go back and pull those foam dots off because they are just so thick. Here's where I decide I need to put that acrylic paint down. Now this has happened to me before, and I'm sitting here looking at my layout right now. After that paint dries, it lifts up the color from underneath. So a lot of my paint is pink. I don't love that. I am probably going to have to go back and put another layer, maybe even 2 more layers of white paint on there because I do not like that when that color lifts up and it turns your white into pink. It's not the effect I was going for. I am going to put brads down, so when I go back and fix that, I will have to pull those up and just do my white paint, let it dry, and just reassemble the page. I like how the page came out, except for possibly the title and definitely that white acrylic paint. This is going to need a little bit of touch up. And you saw right there I am doing the white splatters. Well, my white splatters came out pretty okay, except for the big ones did pull up the color from underneath. I will probably just go dab the white up on top of it. It'll be fine. Or possibly use a white Spray. I think I have two of those. I have a Heidi Swap one. It doesn't really come out white, but I think the Dilutions one I have is pretty opaque. So, well, I'll have to figure it out. Now the embellishment is going to be very super simple. Like I said, I just have those two tags. I'm going to tuck in all those feathers. Now I did want to use some of the puffy stickers, and I use puffy stickers loosely. With Fancy Pants, this is a Fancy Pants collection, their puffy stickers are just like plastic stickers. I mean, they're not much puff to them. Not my favorite puffy stickers, but I did want to use some of them, so I do tuck a couple of the feather ones around the page. And then there was this weird green swirly bit, and I figured, well, let's get some green on there. So I'm also going to pull out one of the green ones and tuck them under. Now you can see right here where I just added one of those plastic ones in between there, and I added one of the plastic ones over on the left hand side as well. This right here is a flare badge, kind of. It's a round puffy sticker. It's red and it has a camera on it, and the camera is in white. I don't know if that super goes with this, but I mean, I like it because I do have that red layer underneath the photo, so you know, it works out for me pretty good. I also took a sticker, and this sticker is from a sticker book, one of those sticker books you can get. You know, there's like Maggie Home, Schmel, blah blah blah, whatever. They're at Tuesday Morning now. Quite a few people have found them. That's one of those I had put on white cardstock and just fussy cut it out, and it says "I love you" on it. Now, I don't know if Kayla's going to want this. If Kayla wants this, I'll send it to her after it is fixed. But I really enjoy it as well. So this is one we might have to argue over. I did put the brads down around the page, like I said. And after I do that, I didn't do anything else to this layout. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.